Coming up on BGJHS News, Braylon informs us about National Sports Day. We learn about the love of Diet Coke, and Marvin quizzes students on Halloween trivia. All this and more coming up. Your BGJHS News for Friday, October 21st starts now. Hey BG, I'm Jordan with your top stories this week. Let's take it over to Braylon to hear all about National Sports Day.
National Sport Day is time to celebrate sports in our community. We interviewed Ace Hankins from the 7th grade basketball team and asked him what he does to prepare for a game.
Well, I get to the gym, and then I stretch, and then our whole team stretches, and then the coach gives us a talk and stuff, and then we go out on the court and we just shoot.
We interviewed Ethan Allison from the 7th grade football team and asked about the difficulties for playing football.
Probably conditioning and being sore after practice.
For BGJHS News, I'm...
Do you like Diet Coke? If you do, you'll love this segment. In this segment, we will quiz Miss Brown and Miss Cook on which brand of Diet Coke they drink. So let's go. We spoke with Miss Brown and Miss Cook to talk about their love for Diet Coke.
Oh my goodness.
More than the moon?
Oh my goodness. How much do I love Diet Coke? It goes like my firstborn, my secondborn, Diet Coke right behind it.
Yeah, I find it very troubling when my kids want a sip of my Diet Coke, have to give them just that evil eye.
Yeah.
Like, what are you, side out? What are you thinking?
I'm thankful that I'm not there yet. When we run out of Diet Coke in my house, it's like threat level midnight. Like
it's a DoorDash for Sonic.
Full
on the fly.
Yes.
Yep.
Full stop. We go. We get the Diet Coke.
Yeah. Can't live without it.
Can't live without it.
What's Miss Brown's favorite drink?
That's Diet Coke.
Yes.
Gosh, since I was maybe in elementary school, like Diet Coke was all Mom had in her house.
Ooh.
All she had.
Ooh.
So we grew up drinking nothing but Diet Coke in our house.
Oh, interesting. So my story's a little bit opposite. Diet Coke was the forbidden fruit. Well, all sodas.
so
we weren't allowed to
sorry.
have all sodas. Whenever I was 13, my cousin snuck me a Diet Coke. I will never forget that first Diet Coke. It was hot. It was the summertime. We were laying by the pool, crushed ice cold Diet Coke. It was like the heavens opened up.
I'm so sad that your parents were so mean to you.
Isn't that terrible?
That's awful. They
No
should
Diet
have
Coke.
done more for
No
you.
Diet Coke. No
They
Diet
should have
Coke.
let you live.
Right. They should
They
have loved me
didn't let you
better.
live.
Yeah.
What's Miss Brown's or Miss Cook's favorite drink?
Miss Brown likes Diet Coke. She wears the shirt all the time.
Yes, that's what.
Holy
Wait, in a week?
In a week. Okay.
I can't math that hard. We might have to go a day. Okay.
Maybe around 15 or so a week. Maybe 20.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Are you more than that?
I can no longer participate in this
Oh
discussion.
no! Why is it? Did I just make you feel really bad?
I mean, no, nobody can make me feel bad about my Diet Coke. But like y'all, listen, we have, I drink a lot of Diet Coke. Let's go with that.
What's Miss Brown's favorite drink? Coke. No. Diet Coke. Yes.
Y'all, listen, we have, I drink a lot of Diet Coke. Let's go with that. If you're in my class, you know how much Diet Coke I drink a day. And we can just multiply that by 7.
Test Miss Brown and Miss Cook on which Coke they're drinking.
Okay, that's Coke or Coke Zero. Hold please, hold please. That one might be Coke Zero. Ooh, cherry Coke, ooh. Okay, hang on. Wait. Okay, cherry Coke, wait. Regular Coke, Coke Diesel, the red can, cherry Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero. That's my guess. Am I wrong?
You mixed zero.
Okay, Coke and Coke Zero are like basically the same thing.
All right, here we go. I've not had some of these ever, so we'll see how this goes. It might not be pretty. I don't like that. Oh, what is that? Like chemicals in it? That is foul. That was really, really gross. don't like that. No, those are gross. That's bad Coke. Bad Coke. It's air. Oh, that's cherry. That's foul. So those are bad. That's foul. This has to be my favorite. Mm-hmm. That's the best one. So I'm going to say Coke Zero, regular Coke, nasty cherry Coke, and the number one stunner, Diet Coke. That's my final answer.
Everyone loves soda all around the world, but Miss Brown and Miss Cook have a special place in their heart for Diet Coke. For BGJHS News, I'm Lainey. Everyone loves soda all around the world, but Miss Brown and Miss Cook have a special place in their heart for Diet Coke. For BGJHS News, I'm Lainey.
The Bowling Green boys soccer team won the district final. Here's a recap of what the players were thinking prior to the final and how they pulled out the 2024 boys soccer district final win.
My name is Kip Walden. I was thinking going into the game that we were most likely going to win because we had already beat them twice during the regular season. I felt pretty good during warm-ups, and I also felt like the team is playing how they usually play, and when we play how we usually play, we're pretty hard to beat. I felt pretty excited when BG won 2-1, and felt even more excited for the people who had lost the past couple of years. My expectations for next year is no less than this year. Like, we should probably still win and give it our best.
Kai Disgan also shared with us his experience on winning the 2024 district final.
Going into the game, I was thinking about how we were not going to lose this one because I lost the last two. During warm-ups, I was thinking about trying to get locked in so we could all play the best during the game. During halftime, I was thinking about how I was not trying to get too overconfident, but I was really thinking that this would be our year.
What were you thinking?
When the clock hit 0, I was very excited because it was our first win for a lot of our players.
Make sure to congratulate these players on their district win. For BGJS News, I'm Pipes.
Hello BGJHS. Since Halloween is coming up next week, we went around the school asking students and teachers some trivia. So let's see how they did.
The night before Halloween has different names depending on where you live.
True.
You got that right. You got that one right. First try. Color orange stands for harvest, and the color black signifies death. True or false?
True.
Approximately how many years does Halloween date back?
100.
No. The Scottish term for dressing up on Halloween is guising. True or false?
Have you ever wondered how our football team prepares for playoffs? Playoffs begin this week on Thursday with our 7th grade playing against Muhlenberg County and our 8th grade playing against Christian County Middle. 8th grader Cole Dorsey tells us how playoffs have impacted him since he began playing.
Through the week, I'm getting ready for playoffs. We just need to focus during practice and think about like what we need to do to win.
What are some of the challenges faced?
Some challenges were just good. There were some good teams that might have been better than us, but we always try our hardest. Playoffs have taught me just to like work hard and like to lock in during like a big game, and like you really need to focus during like something that big.
Coach Holder shares with us about the challenges he faces when coaching the team in the playoffs.
The challenges that we usually face with middle school is just transitioning from Pee Wee League, the county league, to the actual middle school league, middle school playoffs and whatnot. The kids are usually not well in tune of how physical it's going to be. The mental aspect of it, you have to be mentally locked in and ready to go. And you got to take teaching repetition each day. It's a new play, new day every day. And the kids got to understand just because you make a mistake doesn't mean that your whole career or whole day is going to be off. You just got to come back and rep it out and get better. Next play. It's always next play. We don't get a stop. Well, it's next play. Sooner or later we'll get the stop. Sooner or later we'll get the conversion, but it's always next play. After that, once we successfully do it, it feels pretty good. The players usually are hyped up and ready to go. So
Make sure to come out to the football field and cheer on your BG Purples. For BGJHS News, I'm Will Cole.
The book fair is a wonderful shop where you can buy many tools, toys, and items and books for yourself. It begins on October 24th all the way through November the 6th. There are lots of amazing and wonderful moments at the book fair. Miss Franklin shared with us what her most happiest moment is at the book fair.
My most favorite moment has to be when kids come in and shop and they find the book that they were looking for and they're very excited. I've seen kids get excited, or even seeing kids that have wanted a book that maybe either couldn't afford it or didn't have the money, being selected by a teacher to get to go and pick out a book. I'm excited for everybody to see the new books, and I hope everybody will come and shop.
On a creepy Halloween night at Bowling Green Junior High, a janitor had been stealing from kids' lockers. All of a sudden, a purple spirit had spooked him into his disappearance. And then... Anyways, the Halloween season is coming up, and there are many attractions and activities to do. Are you ready for this Halloween season? We spoke with 8th grader Gracie Stevens about her favorite activities to do during the Halloween season and what she likes about this time of year.
I like to go to Skeleton's Lair because there's just a bunch of stuff you can do there, and like you get like scared and stuff and like jump scares, and it's fun to go there with friends and stuff. What I'm wearing this year is like me and my friends are being Batman, Robin, and the Joker, but like previous years we kind of like to be like fun stuff, and like we were Toy Story last year, like cartoons and stuff like that.
8th grader Maram Hassan told us about spooky places to visit and why Halloween is her favorite holiday.
Things you like to do during the holiday? During the holiday, I really like to hang out with my friends and go trick-or-treating and like carve pumpkins and go to Jackson Orchard.
What's your favorite thing to do at Jackson's Orchard?
Some of the things I like to do at Jackson Orchard is like go looking for pumpkins, picking apples, and like getting like the food. I think their food is really good.
Miss Brown shares with us the activities she has her students do to celebrate Halloween.
We draw haunted houses. We do pumpkins, Starry Night Pumpkins, pumpkin patch. We do things in orange and spooky colors, and I just love Halloween.
Halloween is all about having fun with friends and visiting spooky places. Get ready because Halloween is coming up soon. For BGJHS News, I'm Katie Yarbrough.
Happy birthday to Julian, Alejandra, Edel, John, Anthony, and Piper. Axton, Winnie, Michelle, Finn, William, and Edwin. Elliot, Jalen, Lucy, Carter, Camille, Audrez, and Sophia. Caleb, Camden, Napdale, Sumahidi, Isaiah, and Mary. Taylor, Madison, Brent, Belkin, Miss Doyle, Caden, Bryce, and Elliot. Michael, Dr. Markham, Riley, Julia, Ahmed, Allison, John, and JC. Cameron, Manuel, Namaya, Macy, and Miss Fleener.
Now here's Marvin with your weather, and Tucker with your weekly announcements.
This weekend, the weather will be highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. Next week should be the same, with some rain expected on Wednesday. For BGJHS Weather, I'm Marvin.
Hey BG, I'm Tucker with your weekly announcements. The Book Fair began on Wednesday of this week and will continue until November 6th. Make sure to stop by to the library and purchase a new book. Next week, there will be dress-up days to celebrate the book fair. Make sure to check the weekly newsletter for each theme of each day. Thursday is Halloween, so make sure to wear your costume to school. There will be a Halloween contest with prizes for different. The Halloween string concert will be next week on Monday at 6 p.m. in the auditorium. Remember, there will be no school on November 4th and 5th. Teachers have a professional development day on the 4th, and the president election is on the 5th. That's the weekly announcements. Back to you, Jordan.
Thanks, Marvin and Tucker, and thanks for watching. Have a great week. And remember, excellence is worth the effort.